Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Lord Heart. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Dovakin, naloksin losvarin, vodain vokul, maferakastal, arkvinor och pargan, fudnos honsin drossan, Dovakin, fahin, kogan mundrar.
What's up, guys? Welcome to yet another stream. We will be building Lumiere. How is everybody tonight? Good to see you all. Simperambrosius Sodium, welcome to the stream. Laser Lord Leon, Desperada, Squirm's Ghost, Hourly Product, and I am secretly your mother. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you all. Fantastic. It is Friday. I am very happy about that. All through this week, like, I've been really kind of in the stream mood. And I mean, it's obvious ever since I started streaming last week. And you know, each day I'm like, well, I kind of want to get home now and I want to get to streaming. But then it's like, gotta work, gotta pay the bills, blah blah blah. So you know, whatever. But yeah, Jerpack, welcome. Great to see you. No more work until Monday. What's not to love? That's right. How's it going? Oh, it's going great, man. Great to see you. So glad I'm actually catching the stream live. Well, Joy Selena, well, I'm glad that you're here. I hope that you will enjoy tonight's stream. We will be doing underground stuff. Some people do not find the underground stuff to be as interesting. What is that? Oh, okay. It was like my shader had a really weird bug. Anyways, let me go ahead and let you guys see the goodness that is before us tonight. Halfway through yesterday's stream. I'm really surprised people watch this all the way through. But that's awesome, man. So yeah, this here is what we worked on last night. We've been working on this weird cave. I was not planning on doing something this big. That was not the plan. This was just going to be a little tiny tomb, something like the first couple tombs as you're walking down the path. But people in the chat convinced me, and my very weak-minded, or my very weak, what do you call it? My ability to say no, my weakness in that area caused me to go one step further and have the crying syndrome, and we have made this, which is very large. But we are going to be finishing it. I am determined. Lumiere is one of those projects that I'm really liking because there's so much variety in it, and it's always something different, something interesting. And so I've just really been enjoying the overall, the variety and the atmosphere and everything. It's just really like it. And so glad I'm actually catching the stream live. I'm halfway through. Laser Lord, welcome everybody. Potato Night, how you doing? Okay, I think what I'm going to try to do, instead of finishing this whole path, my goal is to finish this entire side. Everything right there, because I want to try to get a screenshot, I guess like that. I want to try to get a good screenshot for the thumbnail. I don't want it to be another one of like these really annoying unfinished screenshots. So we are going to try to finish a lot of this here tonight. Hopefully it won't take us incredibly long, but we will see. I am going to be making alcoves. Like right here, I'm going to make an alcove with a coffin. I will be making an alcove back here with maybe like a Skyrim type word wall, you know, with runes and things. I'll do some stuff down here and whatnot, but you know, that's just the idea. I am not, we are set on this. I'm not going to make like a whole bunch of tombs coming away or coming off of this, like all kinds of caves and things. That's like way too much, and we don't want to we don't want to kill ourselves. Well, you guys won't be killed, but yeah, I probably. Anyways, let's just not go there. But yeah, we are gonna try to maintain a somewhat constricted approach to this building so that we don't end up causing more issues. It's like the fifth time I said, I don't know. Luke, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Never hurts to go bigger than plan every once in a while. So I got a question. Do you think you'd build all this if you wouldn't make videos or do streams? I don't know, Jerpack. I only build when I stream, so I don't know. Probably. I probably would still build, but I don't know. I can't answer that question because that is like an impossible question. Impossible questions are impossible to answer. You know how it is. Let's see, settings. Let's turn on single player, and let's get back to this. I do kind of want to edit my next Lumiere episode. I wasn't planning on actually I wasn't planning on releasing the chapel originally as its own video, but after thinking about it, the chapel is just kind of like a side thing at this point. And of course, the focus of this series is the castle up above, so I think what I'm going to do is make this underground its own episode, so that way we have an extra episode in the series, and also so it's not so long for one episode. So we will try to do that. I will try to do that eventually. Fewer poems. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? What was I doing? Oh, yes, I know what I was doing. Yes. It is so much faster now. Just remind me, guys, if I go to use a brush, make sure I have fast off, because if I have fast on while using any type of brush, it would be most unpleasant for me. Most unpleasant indeed. Alright, so what I am thinking about doing is something like that, and then something like that, and then I suppose we'll go ahead and make a little archway. Hey, C3PO! Good to see you, man. How you doing? Hey, yes, and I'm working on the cave again. Again. How did you guess? How did you know that, C3PO? I mean, that's like... Yeah, how did you know that? You must be some kind of precog or something, you know? One of those people that can tell the future or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, as long as we make this cavern a good angle here. Nazar, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to see ya. Great to have you as part of the clan. Jaggy, thank you for that follow and welcome. Again, great to see ya. Hopefully you will enjoy the content. Where are all these follows coming from? Saseto, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. You know, last stream you said that you wanted more Conquest streamers, but I don't know where streaming software works. Any tips and tricks? I use what's called OBS. It is free. And free is always good, am I right? So well, I guess sometimes free isn't as good if you're looking for quality. Well, OBS is quality, so this is like an exception. But yeah, I would definitely suggest that you use OBS if you're going to get into streaming. That's really, really, really simple. And I would also suggest that you use Twitch, because if you demonstrate yourself to be a good Conquest streamer, a streamer that really puts in your all to being a part of the community and all that goody stuff, I will of course support you, and I'll send as much support as I can your way, you know, through Twitter and through here on Twitch. Luke Cantors, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. And just such things like that. I will do my best. I really want to try to help out smaller streamers, and that's how you get bigger. Is you have to get yourself known. That's what I had to do, is get myself known before I could really start. Like, I kind of started relatively smart, because I started on a server, and the server really like crazy boosted my channel. And so I guess it was kind of cheating in a way, but it wasn't cheating. But you know, it's just kind of like, that's how it worked out. And I was pretty I wouldn't say, I don't want to sound boastful. You know, people knew me on the server, so people that knew me would send people to my channel, you know, say, you know, people would always ask, well, where can I see great builds, or, you know, any ideas how to do this? And then people would send, you know, that's how you want to kind of develop yourself, is around maybe a server. Go to a server and then become their YouTuber. Like, that is like huge. If a server has a YouTuber, that like really makes a difference. I had those days. I had my server YouTube days, and they were good days, but I'm done with those. Anyways, that is my rabbit trail. And hello there, Lubot. Welcome. And Lucius. And yes, Nazar, welcome. Tweety Clan. Still working on the underground? Yes, we are still working on the underground burial chambers. That is our mission for the next 50 to 60 streams. I'm kidding, probably not that long, but hopefully not that long at least. But we are going to be here for quite a while. I'm sorry if some people do not enjoy this type of content as much as, say, above ground building, but stuff like this has to be done. And so I will do it. All right, so we have a little alcove here, just as I wanted to do. I think what I'm going to do is just make like a stone chamber, and we're going to use the stones that I have been using earlier, which is, I think it was these two, if I remember correctly. Correctly-ish. And I'm going to make it just like a rounded type chamber thing. And let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Nothing too incredibly fancy. And then we're gonna have a little bit of this purple stone. Riley Skylar, thank you for that, host. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Great to see ya. Okay, I think that's it. Hey, Aces Supreme, good to see ya. Stolen truck. Are you talking about a personal truck, or are you talking about a tractor trailer truck? Are you one of those whatchamacallits? What do you call them? Bounty hunters? I bet that's an interesting job. That would about drive me nuts. But for the people that can do that, you know, kudos to you. Jason Bourne. Oh man, guys, we got the man in the house here tonight. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. There we go. Violet Holzbein, thank you for that follow and welcome to the stream. My truck got stolen. Man, I just can't imagine, man. Losing your truck and all that. Man, that would suck. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I hope that that all got sorted out, and I hope you got it back undamaged. Oh, and then they crashed it, and I had to... Oh, man. Okay, so that definitely got damaged. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry to hear that, man. I hope that your insurance... I hope that you have insurance, at least. Well, typically vehicles should be insured, but not everybody follows the rules. But you seem like a stand-up guy, am I right? You got some insurance, right? How long will the stream be up? I am planning for this stream to possibly be anywhere in the realm of 2 hours to 2.5. Not too long, just one long segment of replay. I just want to get as much as I can done, but I also want to be with my wife tonight, who is right now cooking dinner, so I suppose whenever dinner's ready is when I will be getting off. So we will try to get done as much as we can before then. What do you think of Vigo's series? Oh man, I love Vigo's series, Potato Knight. I love his stuff. That is absolutely fantastic to see a YouTuber like really going hardcore Conquest. Like he is really hitting that Conquest hard, and that is exactly what I have been looking for in a YouTuber to actually, you know, not, you know, there are YouTube. There's nothing bad about it, but you know, going to vanilla or something like that. What I'm saying is that he's purely Conquest, and it's just awesome to see him going so so intense with it. Really, really cool. But yeah, I love his stuff, man. I love his stuff. 6K of the damage since it's not totaled. Is that the full cost of the damages there, Tweety Clan, or is there some more than that? Meeker, I'm just gonna call you Meeker because I don't know how to pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, am I okay? Hey there, Blood Wolf. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh, great. I believe that back there should have something to make it look a little more interesting. So maybe a little bit of that. It looks like a stove now, right? No, we're not going for a stove design. We're going for something awesome and tombey looking, right? So let's do something like this, maybe. Oh, maybe we could do these little pillory really thingamajiggies like that. This dwarven stuff doesn't really match with this stone here very well, but it's all right, I guess. That'll cover the repairs and towing. Oh man, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Magic Witch, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to see you. I suppose that'll work. Will that work up there? It does, actually. Weird. Cool. I'm down. It's not too bad. And then I suppose we can do something like this. Bring it out a little bit. I almost feel like we should be using a different material than this type of material here. I think it's alright having the Elven pillars and the Dwarven pillars mixed. Obviously, if Artocraft builders were here, they would definitely not like this one bit because their blocks are like, oh my gosh, you're using them wrong. What are you doing? Man, they'd be eating me alive. But let's just be very happy that no Artocraft builders are here eating me out. Saying my build sucks because I'm not using the blocks right. So, yeah, we'll keep going from there. Hey, Vigo man, what's going on, man? Great to see you. What a stove, man. Yeah, this is where they cook the bodies and all that. You know, we could actually do that. You know, just say, like, this is the place where they burn the bodies when they die or something. Ow. Something stupid like that. Because he was caught on camera, but nothing has stuck yet. They don't want to prospect until Dynamic comes back. Oh, man. Need more Elven. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna... Fine. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Need more Elvies. Need more Elvies back here. There we go. Is that what you wanted? Did you want Elvies? Well, there we go. We got some Elvies now. Need more Elven, more stove, man. Do we just wait for my bachelor party to start? Doing well. Just waiting for my bachelor party to start. Man, I didn't have a bachelor party. All I did is I went out and got some Eggo waffles with a friend, which was awesome. I mean, it was great that my friend went out at least to have Eggo waffles with me. No, I'm serious. It was fun. I had fun. But yeah, I wasn't really bachelor party-ish. I'm not a party person or anything like that. I did, however, for my brother, we went camping for his quote-unquote bachelor party. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, at least. So yeah, it was really, really fun. Actually, we went down to this place that has a massive lake, and we went swimming and hike at midnight through the woods and everything. And man, the food was awesome. We had like raccoons that were making this really loud screeching sound like while we were sleeping. And then my cousin was like, go away. He's like had his flashlight. He's like outdoorsy kind of guy. And raccoons, you could hear him going. All of them were like hissing at him. It was hilarious. And he was like, oh. He turned his light off. It's like hiding after that. Oh goodness. But then they like went away and they went like literally it was silent for like 5 minutes. And then they all started screeching again up at somebody else's campground. Hilarious. Hey there, Pirate Lord. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Only you would spend 2 minutes on pillars. Yeah, well, that's what we do here. That's what we do. We spend unnecessary amounts of time on pretty much everything. You know, maybe. Dang it. All right, we'll just maybe this. What? Will you stop it? Alright, I suppose that's not going to work. Oh, maybe this will work. Yes. Let's do this instead. Yeah. And then we can put the light over here. That's a low light. So we'll put that there, and then we can go like that and that. We're just trying to add a little bit more shenaz, if you know what I mean. Kilo, decent. Thank you for that following. Welcome to the stream. Great to see ya. You can type there, Play-Doh. Long time no see. Hey there, Unskilled IP. Great to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So, Vigo, I was listening on your episode. You're planning on going Nordic here soon. Are you excited about that? I'm excited about that. I wish I had more time to watch your series, man. I really do enjoy the projects that you are proposing and building even right now. Really great stuff. If you guys want to see some absolutely fantastic content from a fantastic YouTuber, from just awesome stuff, let me find it real quick. Go find this Vigo man over on the tubes. And give that man a subscription. Hit that subscribe button. There we go. Yeah. Do that. And yeah, make his day. He deserves it. What can I do here? I want to put something like different, I guess. Something a little more snazzy, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Subscribble. I can't wait for Nordic. Yep. Alright, so I suppose we should do... That is the block we used, so we don't want to use that. Maybe we can use... I don't want the rune block. This block seems to be really pixelated. I think that's due to a rendering issue. I think that's already fixed in the updated mod. I just am not using the updated version of the mod, so I don't see it yet. So we'll just have to wait. Ah, yes, this might work. I don't think I've ever used this block, actually. Actually, we'll do this. Put that there, that there. No, that's not what I wanted. I want you there. Yeah, there we go. And then down here, I want to put these guys like this. Just to make it seem a little bit more, like there's a little more depth, I guess. Just something else back there. I think that looks good. Conquest fixing, you were on MIA, fantastic. Yes, he is, absolutely. Ducon swordfishes, no! Put some coals to have an ancient fire pit. Ooh. Oh, that's such a good idea, my man. I really should listen to you guys more often. What can I put back there? Maybe obsidian? No, I don't like that. So I guess just coals would be obviously not hot coals. So we'll just put that, and then that's like, you know, fire back there or something where they cook the bodies and everything. That's literally a stove. But yeah, we will continue and see what else we can come up with. Is the music too loud, guys? Do we have a good volume, or is it improperly managed? Like everything I do, improperly managed. Hot coals. It doesn't make sense for hot coals because obviously it's been there for like 50 million years, and I don't suppose coals stay hot that long. Unless if they're magical coals, like literally some wizard, like their job is to manufacture magical coals that stay hot all the time. Like, can you imagine like being a wizard, you know, at a, you know, maybe like a manufacturing plant, and your job is to like put spells on coal, and then that coal goes past the line, and you know, you're each time a piece of coal goes past, as you're enchanting it. Man, that'd be huge. That'd be so lucrative. Like having coals that literally do not burn out. Incredible. Man, I just amaze myself. Add a light coming from outside to make it like a reference to Balin's tomb. Add a light coming from outside. Oh, no, I don't want to do that here. I will be doing that in the Crystal Cave, but in like something like this, which is not as, I'm using the like quote unquote motion on my fingers. It's not as important, should I say, in this tomb. So once we move on down below to the more interesting areas, then I will start using natural light coming in and things to really spiff up the overall atmosphere and craziness of what's going on. All right, we need diorite down there, I think, because right now it's being a little bit boring. I'm gonna put a little hole here, something like that, I guess. Caves is really important to have things like this in caves, I would say, is because if you just have flat walls, it just kind of looks boring, especially since we're just using a lot of this calcite, which is technically unrealistic, especially for carved out hallways like this. But it is what it is. I don't care. I just like the calcite look. All right, Potato Knight, have a great night. We'll see you next time. Add a lake coming from outside. Don't forget to use granite. Don't forget to use granite. You mean diorite? The stuff I'm using right now? Or are you saying actually use granite? Polished granite. Is this the granite that you're talking about? Or are you talking about the natural granite? I haven't been using that in this area, actually, underground. My lecture potion disturbed me. But have an ancient mine belonging to the humans or something breaching into the tomb, but have the blood and bones and crap everywhere to show either the elves or monsters didn't like it. No, I don't want to do mines. Mines is a little bit past my plan for what's going to be down here, but there is going to be some pretty crazy stuff. Planning on having a goblin lair in the tomb, and there's going to be, not the tomb, the crystal cave, and there's also going to be like little carved out tunnels that the goblins made, and there's going to be one to the founder's tomb where the goblins have broken through and they've stolen all the gold in the treasury, or the treasure chambers up above in the balconies. Stuff like that. Like, I'm planning on having like story and just weird things everywhere. Ya boy, Vasa Plays. How you doing, man? Welcome. Remember, Ducon, this was an internal garden grotto thing free area. So make the Tom placements natural from old rooms converted. Or from old rooms converted. So make the placements natural or from old rooms. What? Wait 1 minute. Apex. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of this gravel. Go ahead and back up here. Put some of that in there like so. I suppose a little bit there. I want to get some of that gray gravel as well. Having just brown everywhere kind of gets a little boring and bland if you ask me, but having a little bit of that's not gray. Having a little bit of gray really can help. And a little bit of that rough calcite really makes a difference too. Having some highlighted areas. Yes, that's not too bad. How was your day? My day was eventful. It was good. Got a lot of work done. Actually, it's been kind of slow, but we did get stuff done. Play-Doh adds $5 to the treasury. Might Allah be with you, fellow Muslim. Well, welcome. Well, not welcome, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Great to have you, and thank you very much for your support. No problem, Daddy. You like being a troll, don't you? Is that the best Elder Scrolls game soundtrack? I'm just playing a soundtrack that I found on YouTube, so I don't really know. I haven't actually played Morrowind, so I don't know that soundtrack, and I don't know literally a lot of the music that's playing, but I still like the music overall. The Oblivion music is always really nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead and throw you right there, you right there. I suppose we can go ahead and put that there. No, that doesn't work. Maybe this. Hey, there we go. Wait a minute. Oblivion is my city. Do a playlist of Vietnam War songs. Are you sure that Vietnam War songs would fit my tranquil underground streams? I don't think so. I just don't feel like that. While we're down here kind of building along, then you start hearing, you know, Vietnam, you know, like that, what is that, like 70s or whatever the Vietnam War was, the 60s rock style kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we might be in a different league there. Trust me. Still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. I am interested to seeing what they come up with. If that actually turns out to be a good game, I'm tired. I can't believe they came out with that MMO or massive multiplayer, whatever that's called. I don't know. Whatever that was, I heard just sucked. So I hope that whatever they do next will be a single player game and actually quality. So yeah, we'll see what happens, I suppose. Just give it time. Really good games take a long time to make, I think. So, well, not I think, but I know, so. But they'll get there, I'm sure. I'm sure they're doing something in the works, making something nice. All right, I'm gonna put that there and put you there. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That way you can keep Elvish stone workmanship for some rooms, but mess around with others, adding dwarven and such in. I want to add a little bit more human type things around. I just don't know where. It's not really that important actually to do human style stuff around. I will do it in certain areas for sure, but I don't really know exactly where I want to add that kind of thing in yet. Because I don't want to just like throw human, you know, randomly somewhere. So whatever I do, or wherever I put human stuff, it needs to be sensible. Like maybe there wasn't enough room in that area for something, and then they needed to carve something a little bit deeper in, or I don't know. Don't really have the answers, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Can you whisper me a list of the rules of Lumiere? Rulers of Lumiere in a sort of quasi-family tree, and what dynasties have ruled. I want to start in heraldry, but kind of want your basic background for the family there. It's literally like, I don't really have names, but I kind of have like a little bit of a plan in my head. So it's not really set at this point. I actually think it might be. I think I do have a document somewhere written up about this stuff. I don't remember if that's true or not, but I'll have to check. So remind me after the stream there, JKM. I'll look around and see what I can dig up. What's your opinion for the upcoming Witcher Netflix series? I think, well, I don't know much about it other than I've heard that there will be a Witcher Netflix series, and I have been impressed with Netflix. They have definitely been making some pretty nice stuff. So I am hopeful that this series is going to end up being something interesting, and you know, not like a second-rate type series is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's going to be that, hopefully, but I am hopeful. How many times can we say hopeful? Hopeful, 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 hopeful. Use. All right. Alrighty, so I say that looks okay. We just need to add maybe a little bit of dripstone there. Texturing all around really does make a difference. And I again want to add some little bits of things. Like right here, I believe there needs to be, I kind of have this idea to have like a room up here. Like it's not accessible, but maybe like there's a glowing plant. So that way we have some tactful placement of lighting. So like I feel like having a little bit of light up here would be smart, because that way there's just a little bit of background light. So you'll see the shadow of this in the screenshot, and you'll see a little bit of a light back there, which will really help the overall atmosphere. Now this is not going to be as open. Like I'm planning on it to be more open like from this side, and you kind of like go in here. If you're flying around, of course, you'll be able to look up at it and see it. But at the same time, I just want to keep it somewhat closed in. In other words, dude broke it. What? Yeah, the Zambot is executed. I did not kill him, but it seems like his creator killed him or something. I don't know. He's just been very unresponsive lately. I really need to get a new bot. I just have been too lazy to do so, because it's something that would require me to redo all the commands, figure out the bot and whatnot, and I just don't really feel like that right now. But we'll get to it eventually, I'm sure. All right, Prosolino, I am sorry. There is a chance that not tomorrow, but on Sunday, there's a possibility that I might be able to get an earlier stream in. Like I said, possibility, not for sure. But if I do stream on Sunday, it'll most likely be earlier. So if that is the case, I hope to see you there. And it'll be definitely more European friendly. Now, I do plan on also possibly streaming on, where is that block? I do also plan on streaming tomorrow, but it'll be around this time as well, because throughout the day I will be out and about. So I don't think I'll be able to be here streaming European friendly again. I apologize. I apologize. All right, what's going on? Am I missing anything in chat? I don't think so. Okay. So we'll go ahead and try to fill this up in here. And I think if we did that and then put you underneath. I'm just trying to add a little bit of a crack here, something that will still allow light to come through, but not to be overwhelmingly open. That is my goal with what I'm doing right now. Maybe a vertical slab here would look nice. Yeah, I like that. Put you there. No, I kind of liked having a full block there. And then we can have a half slab on the ceiling. Yes, like that. Okay. So we got a nice little bit of a curve there. Yeah, I really like the this calcite block that we've been using. Play-Doh will give you free stuff. Well, Play-Doh, you have pretty much earned yourself the title of troll. If I could give people like literally like this, if creators could give people titles for each of their names, so like, you know, have like a little short title for each name, like, you know, I don't know, like Conman, you would be Swordfish or something like that. And, you know, for Play-Doh, I'd definitely put Troll. That looks pretty good, I think. Put you there, and I suppose, yeah, let's go ahead and close this just a little bit more. I don't think that having it so open is quite necessary. So maybe if we did that, put you there, and then maybe put you there. All right. What would I be, Dukan? You would be Lore Man. Where do I live? I live in a place where it is not too cold, but you know, it's kind of it's up and down. The weather is variable, and I live where the sun shines. The sun shines here. Yeah, definitely shines. Every now and then, sometimes there's clouds, and the clouds make it so you can't really, you know, see the sun as well. But you know, it's still there. Wahoo! Why is Daddy being used? Yes, I wonder the same thing. I really do. I really do wonder sometimes. Here it's -1 on average. -1 on average. But then again, are you saying Celsius? Because -1 Celsius is not as cold as -1 Fahrenheit. Because -1 Fahrenheit is 30 degrees below freezing, which is really cold. Whereas Celsius is like literally that's like what, 29 degrees for us, which isn't too bad. It was 29 degrees here this morning. And I just wore a sweatshirt. All right. What do you think about the Byzantine? I really want to see some good Byzantine builds. So if you guys are really interested in doing something, you know, something that would really spike my interest, I would love to see a, what do you call it? I would love to see a Byzantine build for sure. I'm civilized. Yeah, it's really not that bad. I used to like always assume people were talking in Fahrenheit, and like I'd be like, whoa, it's -1 degrees, holy cow, that is so cold, how do you even live? And then, oh, Celsius. Okay, alrighty, I understand now. I'm not bashing Celsius people. Maybe I am, but but seriously, I just think it's funny. You know, we just use the systems that we grew up with. That's all there is to it. So I understand. Different countries use different systems. I don't understand, like, you know, why isn't there just one system? And everyone tells me that the Celsius, whatever that's called, whatever that system is considered, I forget what the official name for it is, but whatever it's called makes more sense apparently. So, you know, great. I don't know. I haven't done my research. I don't even know much about Celsius. And like meters and everything, like over here in the United States, we use things like feet, inches. You guys use meters, kilometers. We use miles versus kilometers. Just things like that. Weird little quirks of our societies, I suppose. All right, we'll go ahead and put you there. Switzerland is extremely cold. Kelvin is best. How about some Holy Roman Empire builds, or are you a heretic? I would love to see classical too. Definitely would love to see classical. I just, I'm really interested in Byzantine architecture for some reason. I might try to utilize a little bit of Byzantine for my upcoming project. However, I can't really think right now how it would work. Like, I'm still trying to decide on my next project if I want it to be in a snowy environment or more of a temperate environment, like what we are here at Lumiere, because I really like building the detail, like lush terrain and everything. That's really like a lot of fun for me to be able to do stuff like this. Lush terrain, just really pretty and vibrant. I really like doing that. So I might go ahead and do that for my environment. However, I'm not certain on that yet. My original plan was to go for something a little more almost Nordic, like snow environment and everything, which would definitely set a more proper mood for what I'm trying to go for. It's just, I'm unsure. We'll see what happens. I can't make any promises. All right, I need more of that gravelly gravel. The shale gravel, I mean. Yes, the shale gravel. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and use you guys down there. And I would say that is it's not complete. Not yet. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Honestly, I am not much of a traveler. Like, I don't mind traveling. I mean, it's not something I don't want to do. It's just not something I'm really excited about doing either. I'm happy where I live now. Where I live now is perfectly fine to me. So, I mean, if I absolutely had to say where do I want to live, I would say where I am now. But where would I guess, want to go? I don't want to live there, but I would love to go to Germany, and I don't want to live there, but I want to go to England, I suppose. My wife really wants to go to England. We might be making a Europe trip here next year. We were planning on doing it this year, but my family wants to do a vacation together. So we decided rather to do that and spend our money on that versus spending more money and ending up broke because we went on 2 vacations. So 1 vacation, 1 place, that's all we need. Belgian, come to me. Are defined in metric units even, so people in school in the US have to convert from their system metric. They do double the work. Okay, what's going on in chat right now? Hey, fellow Belgian, the foot is actual set size. What about Northern Ireland? You like? Yeah, that's actually kind of a place we want to go there, Conman. We want to go to Ireland and see all those fantastic sights. I want to go to Germany because I really like the castles there, but I really want to go to England because that's my heritage. I am English. Well, not English, I'm Scottish. Scottish! Same diff, right? You know, it's all the same thing, pretty much. Britannia. Okay, so let's see here. We got a little bit of light up there, so that's gonna look pretty nice. We got some variation going on with that little bit of the tomb there. I think having a few braziers going down along the side, or maybe just candles, or maybe these little crystal lights, I think. Maybe we can just do these all the way down along the steps. So like we'll make pedestals for them. Let me find something that might work for this. Typically it would be something along the lines of Elven. So maybe we can use these, maybe? I don't want it too tall though. I want it, yeah, I want it like that. Too tall though, yeah, it's too tall. I don't like that block just standing. Oh, maybe we could just use this and then we can cover it somehow around. And we'll put another one down here. We will be making it fit in better. So don't worry about that. Let me see, will this work? No, that won't work. We'll put, it needs to be down lower, I think. That's too many crystals, I think. Too many crystals. We'll take that out. We'll just keep this one here. The Irish are Papist blonde kid buggers. Welsh can't speak proper anything. Hey, Wizard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you, man. I hope that you have had a fantastic day. A fantastic day. I hope you have done fantastic things and seen fantastic things and whatnot. I don't even know, but I just hope that you are happy and have many good things. You use crystal as knights. Yeah, some elven influence stuff going on there, Kevin. This is like stuff that's still in use, like these crystals don't stop giving light, and so the humans were like, well, why remove the crystals, because you know they already give light and we don't have to constantly put, I don't know, coal back in the braziers and everything like the braziers, so we'll just keep using them. You know, it just makes sense. So I suppose that's all right. All right, so just want to adjust the shape here a little bit more. My idea is to make it like a little bit of an overhang. It's like as you're walking down, it just kind of sweeps out and then up. I would say I'm very good. Oh, that's awesome there, Wizard. I don't even hear any music right now. Is the music still playing? It is still playing. Oh. Don't forget Wales and I have been waiting for the elf stuff. Yeah, there's a few elf things around. We will be seeing more stuff like that around. I am, yeah, I'm just going to shave off the side. I was thinking about maybe doing some type of railing for the side, but then I was like, you know what? That is really not necessary. So the music is still there. Good. All right, so we'll go ahead and just shave off the side. Make that look snazzy. Drop that off like so. I guess we can do that instead. Make it a little less extreme. Yes, I made a dwarven stove. This is where they come and, you know, cook their popcorn when they want to watch. You know, that down there is actually a magical TV. So, like, they can watch movies. Yeah, movies down the water. So yeah, that's where they cook their popcorn and everything. It yeah, definitely has a purpose. Yeah. The kilogram is also just a metal lump, which they declared to be the unit of 1 kilogram. Huh. Diverse. All right, back to building. Let's see, what else do we have in here? What can we do? What can we do? All right, we will go ahead and throw you there. I think, I got an idea for here. Go ahead and drop it back a little bit, and we'll make like this little weird place that kind of tips in a little bit, like that. And then I suppose we might just go ahead and use, we'll use that, I think. Right there. That's fine. Right there. Hey there, Kundin Hotline. How you doing? I always wondered how the weight of 1 kilogram is decided. Yeah, I don't know. I just heard what, who said that? Vasa said that it was from one little block and, or lump of whatever. Lump of coal, you said? Lump of iron? Lump of metal, okay. I'm very tired. I had to chase sheep today because of a gale started. Being a shepherd is not easy without a quad. That does not sound like fun there, Con Man. I hope that you caught the sheep at least. I hope that there's a positive turnout. That does not sound very good. I can't imagine being a shepherd or being in that. I have very little patience for animals. Maybe it's not the best to have a cat, but no, it's awesome having a cat. But yeah, I just have very little patience sometimes, and I feel like if I had to deal with animals like that as a job, and like especially as stupid as sheep, I feel like I would go insane. I would go nuts, absolute nuts. A little bit of dirt down there, I think is all right. My oh my, what's happening here? Sounds amazing. Yeah, except if you have to get them somewhere secretly, your mother. How long have you been playing Conquest Reforged? Pretty much ever since it was officially created. I didn't, when it first started out, it was really, really complicated. Like, I was part of a server. That server was absolute set on not wanting to use the mod, and it was a really complicated scenario. But eventually things just, I was just like, you know what? I ain't doing this no more. Let's get to where the future's at. So that's what I did. I started using the mod, and here we are today. Still building. I think what I'm going to do here is put another one of those bracken plants, which I believe I have one right. No, that's not. No. There we go. That's what I wanted. Put you right there. Yeah. Little bit of varietite. And something there would be nice. I don't want to put another one of those crystal lights. We don't want those. Like the next one I think should be right here. Like I don't want these crystal lights everywhere. It just would seem really spammy at that point. But maybe we can do. There's something needs to go there. I'm gonna let you guys decide what can go there. All right, let's get back to building so that I can at least get some progress done while we are here. I suppose a little bit of diorite ain't gonna hurt. It's probably just easier to dig it out of my menu each time I'm building something, because going through all my different menus can get really tedious when cave building. Playing Minecraft is an education, the more you know. And people say watch my stream, do play Minecraft isn't educational. Come on. Man, we're totally educational here. I should change the title. Like, instead of I'm doing Minecraft, I should be doing an educational stream. That totally fits, right? We're totally doing like really important stuff here. Learning lots of things. What do you think about the spiral staircase blocks? What spiral staircase blocks? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nobody is suggesting what to put there. Edumacation. Alright, so I will continue building because nobody's answering. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's okay. I'll live. I really will, guys. I really will live. I will survive another day, even though my requests have been ignored. Nobody cares. Gichoppy has made a model for them. Huh, I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know. I don't know what is being said, but I'm sure once I actually use the updated version of the mod, I will know, but I just haven't been using. Eventually I will. I'm always giving you ideas. Yes, you are always giving ideas. You're fantastic. Or you think talking about kilograms and great fit is more interesting. Yeah. Well, you know, I understand. I know how it is. That's okay. We are all entitled to have our conversations. All right. What else can we do in here? I suppose. There needs to be something bordering here. Like, I do not like seeing this stone kind of just sticking there on the side, but I don't know what I can do to... I don't know what I can do to that. And I don't really want to do stone railings like this because I feel like that detracts more than anything. I don't like that. And I don't want to put railings. Hello, Donaxius. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I had a couple pass for memorials for young kids and possibly watching as well, so we gotta keep this education so that parents let them watch it. That's right. No railings. Yeah, no railings. I know that. It was just kind of like a me thinking out loud. All right, I don't like that thing there, so we'll go ahead and put that thing like that. I think you need to go there, and then we need that there. We need something else here, like that, maybe. Oh, I think I know what my issue is that might help us. Is mixing this in, because it's just like solid. It almost seems just like solid. Breaking it up. Yeah, I like that. Breaking it up definitely makes a difference, and I think that's actually perfect for what we need. It adds that texture in, so it's just not that stone right there, just all the way along the top. It kind of looks artificial, way too artificial, and just doesn't work for what I'm trying to do. So doing that helps. Elven support pillars. The music is totally. Do you have tips or tricks for people that want to stream Conquest but don't know what to do? Rick Play, didn't I suggest that earlier? Wasn't it you that asked that earlier? I did say what you want to do is use OBS. OBS is definitely a great software for you to get into. Look up tutorials on how to set it up. That's what I did. I had to definitely look up quite a few tutorials to make sure I got it set up right, but you know, it's work that you got to do. You got to put in a lot of time to first get set up, and then once you're set up, you know, then you're like set, because I have not changed really anything on my stream ever since I got set up the first time. I don't want to either. But yeah, and don't worry about like channel art and everything. That kind of comes eventually, you know, when you start building up a little bit more. But, you know, for now, if you're interested in actually getting into Conquest and you want to be part of the community as a streamer, just start streaming. Just get your software, get your computer ready to go, and just start. And then, like I said, artwork, the professionalism, and everything will just kind of naturally come following. It takes a while. Like, you know, it starts out, you feel like a noob. I definitely felt like a noob when I started out. I still feel like a noob, you know, it's just how it is. But just keep going and you will get somewhere very good. I want to put something human in here. But where? Okay, let's just, the goal for tonight is to make, let me make a screenshot block. All right, let me first find a good spot. I would say right there's a good spot. Down one. All right, so I want to get everything in this view right here done so that when we are screenshot ready, actually no, we want the stalactite to be a little bit to the side. So we want it right there. All right. Is that good right there? Oh, that's perfect. Yes, I like that. And see, this lighting's gonna be a lot better eventually too. It's just that we have all the torches and everything. It makes it look really, really annoying. But once we get the torches removed and that all set up, we are going to be golden. Driving drunk in the middle of the road is the best. That's not the best. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Oh, how to entertain. Build. Build is what you do. And build what you enjoy. Use Conquest, preferably. If you are, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I do with my channel is Conquest. I'm sure all of you know that, at least. You know, I am just purely a Conquest content creator. That's all I do. And you guys have come to know me because of that. And I don't plan on changing. Like some people, you kind of fear like maybe they're gonna start putting other games on their channel or something of that sort, and that's something I just refuse to do. I refuse to put anything else other than Minecraft related content on my channel, because that is what I'm built to be, and that is what you guys subscribe for, and I do not want to disappoint. So it's either I will upload Minecraft stuff or I will upload nothing at all. In fact, I don't even want to. Like, I love Minecraft. I love this. It's more than a game to me. This is a hobby. This is a way for me to express myself in a way. Like, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. You all just I have this creative yearning. Like, I just feel like I need to let it out somehow. And Minecraft is an avenue. It's just like painting or, let's say, building Legos. What else? Drawing, making models. Yeah, just the list goes on. Creating in general. And it's just where I enjoy this so much. Do I play other games much? Every now and then. I prefer, like I had just had a Skyrim spurt here not too long ago, but I got out of that because I wanted to get to streaming for you guys, because I only got a little bit of time that I can do anything, and if I'm going to use that time and I want to use it streaming, then that means that's all I'm going to really have time to do anymore is just stream, which I don't mind. I like it. I like streaming. I love streaming. I love being here with you guys. It's awesome. It's awesome. There we go, a little bit of rocks protruding there. Do you know any Conquest Reforged tallgrass does not wave properly smoothie? Yeah, it's because you're using shaders, and the combination of shaders and the animation causes the bad movement. But if you turn was it animations terrain animated off, then it will wave smooth. It's so that you can also see the waving grass. Say if you're using without shaders, so that way people can still kind of feel like they're immersed in the environment. And we're getting some drop frames now, guys. What was it, 638? Last night it was 7. Yeah, we're still getting drop frames. Again, guys, I want to greatly apologize for this bad quality recently. It's been some really bad issues on my end. I'm really kind of sick of it, but I've been waiting. I've been needing to call my service provider and get them to come install a new router. In fact, I need to ask my wife. She said she was going to today, but I don't think she did. So I don't know. And I always forget when I'm not doing, when I'm not actually experiencing it, I just like totally forget, and I forget to call myself, and it just ends up not happening. So, man, I need to get a new router. You guys need to remind me, like, just like spam me on Twitter, get a new router. Wife is always in charge. Yes, she's awesome. Alrighty, so we are definitely getting a little bit better. We still got to finish that area back there, and we got to finish this little bit right there. So let's just see how much we're going to do. We're also going to be doing a little bit of a zoom, I'm sure. So let's try to fit that in. So I guess right about there is a good... Alright, so what we have... I guess we should stay normal because we want to see the other we want to see the stalagmite as well. Alright. Because we want to see the depth. What's going to happen is I'm going to have to do the lighting very... I'll have to be smart about the lighting, because otherwise, if we just have light everywhere, it's going to look really bland. Like, everything is just going to kind of blend together. And depth is a really important thing to keep in mind when building projects like this, especially for underground, because it's all the same color. It's all calcite and the occasional sandstone. So we got to keep shadows and highlights in mind. See, that back there is a huge improvement, something that was definitely needed. I do want to put something more here though, because it just seems like a really flat transition right here, and we need something more sticking out. Just more here. I don't know. Tomney, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm sure they're a Lubot. I've never built one. I'm really curious what you're working on. The detailed corner doesn't fit with the cave. Detailed corner. It will. Trust me. Once we get the lighting right, it is. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Oh, I know exactly what's gonna make this look really nice. If we can do it, at least. If we can do it. See, I don't want that. I want something like that. And then I suppose we want like that. And then we can do that maybe. Take that out and put you there. Alright, something's not working. Just give me a second, guys. I'm getting there. It just needs something a little bit more snazzy here, and I think this might be our answer. Alright, so obviously that's not going to work because we can't walk through it. This needs a little bit more bordering, so I don't think those blocks are going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. See, I like this iron, it's just we need to make it fit. Maybe we don't need all of that, but we definitely need bordering along the sides. If that is, if we are going to do this. None of that's going to work. Let's see. Railings. We do have these. These are bordered. But these are not going to work because of the color difference. And they're also really, really spindly. Beams, maybe. Let's see this. That's not going to work either. It's worth a try. You know, maybe what we could do is instead wrap this around so that it doesn't look like it's like that, maybe. Hey, that's actually getting better. Put that there. Okay. That needs to be like that, and that needs to be like that. So does these. Okay, I like the Stormcloaks better, so yeah, that's the Empire. I always go for the Rebels. I don't ever do the Empire. Alright, what else can we do with this? I don't suppose this is going to work. So no, I'm for you guys that are naysaying this, I'm definitely liking this. It just needs a little bit more work. It definitely needs some more work. We're getting there. Alright, so let's do that. I suppose this one maybe? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's that. Yes. Alright, let's see that. Yeah, I've seen better. Maybe with a little bit of a... That definitely doesn't work. Need something like this. It's just how do we make it properly? No, that's not too bad. The double archway there. And again, I want to make abundantly clear, lighting is going to make all the difference. It needs dark stone texturing. Well, we can put a little bit of dark stone in there. I agree with that. And again, I'm getting drop frames. I kind of just, you know, kind of just give up. So annoying. Having streaming issues. I never have been able to deal with technical difficulties. Yeah, that is exactly what we needed here. Another thing is we could put you there. It just needed that dark stone, and I think we are golden. We got to figure that out. Maybe put that up there. Take you out, and then put you right there, maybe? Oh, no. There's this. We put there. And we could put something here. Like maybe a plant or something. I could totally go for some kind of plant there. I think that would look really nice. Like another bracken plant. Oh, it doesn't look half bad. Yeah. I like that. Sweet. All right, so we are golden for that. We got a light block above that. Good. Dr. Potato, welcome back. Trust my choices. Just give me a little bit of time to develop my idea. That's all I ask. Don't yell at me. At least don't yell at me too much. You know, you can yell at me, saying, "Yeah, that looks terrible." Sometimes I just got to ignore chat, let my brain work as I am thinking, and let it develop. And then once I feel like I am fully finished that idea, then I will look over at chat and see all of the comments and decide from there if it's worth removing or redoing or something. But in this case, I'm happy with it, so it's gonna stay like that. That looks like a front frame of a house. It does not fit. It does fit. Like I said, wait for the lighting. Now, one thing I guess could make this even better. All right, we can do this. Is this? There we go. A little bit of reverse shadowing, and that gives us a lot more detail to play with. Could you see what the Elven Stonewall looked like instead of the metal under the crystal lights? What? Could you see what an Elven Stonewall looked like instead of the metal under the crystal lights? The Elven Stonewall. Are you saying one of these things? I suppose you're saying something like this. Let me go ahead and grab that. Are you saying that instead? So the reason why I'm using this, oh, it's the same kind of thing. Don't like that. Let's see, maybe this. That doesn't have anything. Maybe one of these things, the Elven Pillars. We've already tried that. Maybe this. I kind of like that a little bit more. It just looks more interesting. Could you see with the Elven Stone? The inner arch just looks too big. The outer arch looks just too big. Just give it some time. I like it. Alright, so we will go ahead and smash in a little bit more detail here. See what we can come up with. Ooh, that brattice or the lattice. This stuff. Maybe we can use this somehow. Small pillar, okay. We only have a small pillar and such. Huh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh well. So after you're done with this build, are you gonna do an elven build, a dwarves build, so on? Bad spelling. No, it's going to be something a little bit more unique. It's going to be like, well, I guess you could say a little bit dwarven, because they will have built this fortress atop an or a dwarven ruin. So, you know, I guess you could say dwarven in some regard, but it's going to be mostly like a really somewhat unique human style. Hopefully. Unloyal Lad, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Alright, I want to put a little bit of dripstone dripping down the wall here. Like so. Just like that. And I suppose something like that there. No, I don't like that. Put you there. I kind of want to step this block back a little bit and make like a little dip here. Use a little bit of gravel like so. And do that. Like so. And then we can go ahead and put a little bit more gravel like that. So that way, just have something interesting there. A little bit weird, more or less. And then I want to put a bracken or a bush right there, so... Or maybe a... Yeah, we'll put a bush there. Not a bush, we'll put this. We'll keep that variety in plants going on. Today's high places, they were trying to get peace treaty and got some coin, that's when. But there will be dwarven ruins. Yes, there will be dwarven ruins, that is the plan. Okay, so the bridge here, let's make that out of this polished granite. I've been liking using this for stuff like this. And I want to try to make it arched. So for a 3 wide bridge, that should not be hard at all. All we got to do is that, and that. And then voila. And then I guess we could go ahead and put this all the way down so that the bridge has all the support it needs. And there's not going to be any railing on that. I tried to avoid railings. Railings just make it seem a little too safe. It's funny. Never thought you'd hear that, would you? But yeah, a little too safe, and it doesn't really fit in my opinionated opinion. We can walk up that now. Good to go. Suppose we'll lift that up a little bit, and then we'll put that there, and a little bit more of this stuff like that. I suppose we can go ahead and dip that. No, we'll go ahead and make that this stone. I'll get back to chat here real soon. Just want to see how this ends up looking. There we go. Something like that. Okay. Beautiful. That's what I'm looking for. So the next project is sort of like Lumiere, built on Dwarven Ruin instead of an Elven. Well, Lumiere is a mansion. My next project is going to be a fortress. Okay, not bad. We need another, I think I'm gonna make like a big divot up here. A big opening, but it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna be like a little bit of a cave thing going on here. And it's gonna go upwards. Again, we're gonna use a glowing plant, I think. Let's see. Yes, I think that's going to look great. We're gonna have lots of stalactites in there. That's gonna make that look real schnancy. I think we're gonna dig it down like this, like it's going to sort of taper down, like it's gonna be like this crack. And I think it's gonna end there. Yeah, I think that looks alrighty. And maybe taper it up this way just a tad bit. Just something like that. So we'll keep it low and long. Again, we're going for that sort of variation in shape. We don't ever want to have flat anything. We want it to be nice and detailed in every regard as much as we can. And let's put a lot of sandstone in there. Sandstone usually makes for a good little side cave material. And for those of you that are experiencing lag, I doubt you're going to do this, but going back on and watching the replays when I upload them over on YouTube, I don't think the lag translates over, so you can rewatch the stream without any lag over there. So for those of you that are watching on YouTube, you probably were smart there. So I don't think that there's any lag over on YouTube. For those of you that do watch YouTube, when we reach these points in the streams, is there any lag? I feel like kind of weird now because I'm kind of second guessing myself because I kind of skipped through one of my streams and I didn't notice any lag all the way through. See, that's the thing there, Potato, is I'm going to have to develop the style first. And my mind has something really unique going on. And it's going to be a lot of experimentation. What am I doing? C, yes. But it's going to be really, it's going to be a laborious process trying to figure out what I want to do. But once we finally figure out and have a somewhat set plan where we're going to go with the project, then I mean, I feel like what's in my head will work out. It's going to take quite a bit of we're going to have to develop block choices, put it together into some kind of logical looking thing, and just hope it generally turns out. So we'll see. We'll see. Stream when your wife was done in the kitchen. She probably already for an hour. She's making turkey meatballs and something else, some kind of side dish. I'm trying to remember what she said. I don't remember. Well, whatever it is, it's really good. Yeah, turkey meatballs. Don't make everyone hungry. Lasagna. I don't actually like lasagna. I find lasagna to be a. I just never liked lasagna. I guess I never had a good lasagna. But yeah, I just never really liked it. Call me weird. Here we go. Stuff like that is definitely necessary. And I think I'm gonna put another one right here. Like I said, I'm gonna go stalactite overload for this crevasse up here. Dark palette for the next build. Maybe. Am I missing anything? There's no lag in the YouTube videos. Good, good, good. Very good. So you definitely will be going out ahead, or coming out ahead, if you watch the YouTube videos versus watching the actual live stream, because you will not have one eensy-weensy bit of lag. Right now, we're not getting any drop frames, fortunately, so we're good right now. But it goes off and on quite a bit. All right, let's see. How is this screenshot angle coming? We're definitely, I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this here tonight, but I definitely need to get more detail and color going on, because right now it's looking just a tiddly bit bland. There's a little bit more color going on. Alright. And we need some of that rough calcite. I haven't really been using this too much throughout this cave. Definitely need to use that a little bit more, especially down on the ground portions. This calcite definitely makes for a good detailing block, I would say. Also need to put in a little bit of depth up here on the ceiling. I don't believe people here mind the lag spikes. Well, hopefully not. I'm sure a lot of you are just watching, or not watching the stream, like actually sitting there watching the stream, but probably just listening. And from what I hear, there isn't any audio lag, so that is definitely a good thing. As long as there's not audio lag, that's like huge. So, yeah, if there was audio lag, I'm sure that this would be a lot more of an issue dealing with these lag spikes. So hopefully that does not become an issue. Alright, so we are coming along. But how do I add in color? Color. I have an idea. No, I don't want to do that either. These caves are already in this one. Oh, there's definitely more impressive. Trust me there, High Admiral. I'm just kind of throwing blocks together. Yes, I am trying to be purposeful with the placement and everything, but there are like really hardcore geologists out there that build. The Artcraft team, for example, they really go all out in trying to make their builds as realistic as possible. And so their caves are absolutely, you know, fanatical, because they really go the extra mile. But you know, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm not doing the research, but you know, here I am. I'm still trying. Okay, so stalactites everywhere. What's my next project I have in mind? I've been kind of not really disclosing that as much as I should. I don't know if I should. I don't know. My plan for my next project is going to be a fortress it's not going to be medieval. It's going to be a very fantasy type fortress, something a lot more fantasy than even Lumiere. Lumiere is a pretty fantasy kind of build. However, my next build is going to be like, it's going to be like Skyrim fantasy. It's not going to be like high fantasy where you have like, you know, giant artistic rings of whatever in the sky. Definitely not anything like that. But it will still be very fantasy because I just have this, you know, I just have this really strong desire to build something like that, something very different. And like I said, I'm going to try to be as original as I can, so it's going to be really difficult to come up with the style that I'm kind of planning. So we'll see how it ends up. But yeah, it's going to be a fortress. It's going to be led by a group. Right now, the names that are kind of floating through my mind is the Order of the Dragon, or I had another name somewhere, I forget. But anyways, it's going to be a yeah, it's going to be like a group of elite knights, pretty much. And they are going to... They're part of the Empire and all that. And it's just... I don't forget. Flame Runner, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. My thoughts just get too mumble-jumbled for me to really kind of come up with a way that I can explain it to you guys. I really wish I could explain it to you know, a little bit better than what I am. And decide to clear stone. Well, there are people out there that really, they really go all out. I mean, I don't put everything on my YouTube channel, what is out there, but I try to put a lot of stuff. Like, I do have a few Artocraft show arounds, some Westeros craft show arounds too. I try to show off all these just really neat builds that go on in the Minecraft community. But yeah, it's just crazy stuff. People really go all out on building, and you know, it really shows. You know what? I am going to put a random amphora up here. Nobody knows how it got up there, but there's an amphora up there now. Check that out. I don't know, High Admiral. I mean, that's literally the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking about this, however long ago when I was thinking about it. So, you know, there might be, you know, there's really no way to be original anymore in terms of, like, names, because literally I can say the most, like, even Ducon, like, seriously, Ducon's like a town in France or, like, something like that. I don't know. It's, like, stupid in France. Like, if you say Ducon, you're telling someone that they're really stupid, I guess. I don't know. You know, there's nothing original anymore. It's all used. It's all been done. You just kind of do your own little rendition of it, pretty much, to keep it spicy, but yeah, it's always the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit of dripstone in here. Something like one of those little dripstone-y thingamajiggies. I'm going to do a cave curtain. And I think I'm going to do it this way. Like that, like that, like that. All right. But I do want to try to be original. Of course, I want to try to be original with the names too, if possible. But sometimes it just becomes too much of a stretch to try to be original. But then again, like, of course, you know, I want to be original. I don't want to just, like, copy someone and just claim it as my own. You know, I'm not that kind of person. My thought on the matter is I build it to, you know, for myself, on my own pace and everything. and try to make it the best I can. That made no sense. Alright, this flower needs to be up here, I think. Yeah, it's fine, I think, actually. I don't see why that's an issue. We'll just keep that there. And then I want to make this a little bit more interesting here. I feel like it kind of stops too quickly. Also, I want to do this. No, not that. This. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little more variation there. And then we definitely need to give this, the entrance to this little cavey thing a little bit more shenaz. Because right now it's just a little bit bland. Little bit bland. We don't like bland. Bland is not allowed. We do not allow bland on this channel. Do not. Ever. Ever. The 10th Roman Legion. Like I said, I mean, if someone could come up with a better name. I did come up with another name somewhere. I had two names. The Order of the Dragon and then like the something else. The Order of the... Yeah, I could come up with like a really weird name like the Order of the Shizui Waluis. If that's what you guys would prefer. The Shizui Waluis. But the reason why they're called the Order of the Dragon is originally they were kind of like the Witcher. They were monster hunters, and that's how they gained their fame, and also how they developed into the beings that they are. They're mutant almost, and so they've lost certain abilities, and they've gained like great physical power, and they are now able to do like really crazy things, like able to have superhuman strength and speed, but it's not like, you know, throwing people over a mile. Like, it's just like you punch someone and they fall back like really hard, like, and it's like real powerful punches. They see like hawks, so like they can see really well. They're really fast and agile, so like they are the perfect fighting machine. And there's an army of them. Well, at least there was. Now there's like maybe 300 or 400 of them, and they're all condensed in this valley, which was an ancient dwarven outpost at the time. And then they came, and then they built atop it, and they continued, and they built this absolutely magnificent fortress. Their original purpose was to be an army for the Empire when they were first commissioned, would I say? Or yeah, something like that. Like the Senate had voted, said, you know, let's go ahead and build a new legion. Let's make them monsters. Let's make them the most incredible. Because at that time, when the Empire was first started, the land was infested. Well, I shouldn't say infested, because, you know, these people lived here too. Like the elves, the dwarves, kind of like a troll-like species, like trolls from Lord of the Rings called Titrans, and other species they kind of lived throughout. And they commissioned this order as a superhuman force to extend their will for conquering the continent of Abathon, which is the Imperial continent, you know, currently. And so they commissioned this order in order to destroy them. And so when they were founded, they were funded by the Empire. They took orders from the Empire, and they gained this fame as slayers of dragons, slayers. Dragon Tech, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. And they just became this absolutely infamous order. And over time, they went through several different Grand Masters, and it landed on this one Grand Master that was like, you know, guys, I'm tired of being puppets of the Empire. We are the absolute, we are stronger than the Empire. Like, why are we doing this? And they start feeling, what do you call it, emotional about just annihilating, like genociding a race just because they're different. And they have this sort of like rebellion, and they fight the Empire. and they their Grand Master in the Senate was basically like, guys, I'm tired of just fighting non-humans. We need to stop this. And then like the Senate was like, oh no, this can't be. Furious Baboon, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. So there was this massive fight between the Order of the Dragon and the Empire. The Empire sent like 3 legions, we'll just say 3 legions, to try and wipe them out. But the Order of the Dragon was just so fierce and strong that there was no, literally there was no contest pretty much. Like they were just annihilated. And the cool thing about it, like I kind of like imagine this in my head, like just imagine an army of like these just incredibly skilled warriors, and they're just completely silent. Like typically when you hear an army charging, or like when you think of an army charging, you think of like yelling and like clanging of spears and just absolute chaos. But the Order of the Dragon is more of like they just charge in silence, like absolute silence. You just hear their armor clanging and while they're charging the enemy. So the fortress kind of comes into the picture as a bastion that they have built in order to, in case that the Empire does come back, that they have a place, or that the Empire does try to conquer them. But right now it's like a Cold War kind of thing. The Empire's like kind of scared. They don't really want to waste their men, because right now they're devoting their full resources to the conquering of Abathon, which is the creature-controlled continent across the sea. And then my other projects kind of lay in the mix. Crine, which is the staging point for the Empire from the continent of Abathon. And then Seabridge, which is the midpoint between the two. But anyways, that's like me trying to like organize all that lore in my head, so I apologize. I've been missing chat. But anyways, questions, go ahead. I will try to answer it now. Your script for the next Witcher game is good. Hey there, Pascal. How you doing? Welcome. What else do we have? All right, that was like, oh, that's incredible. Davsan, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream. It's all in my head there, Lavi. It's all in my head. I am terrible at writing things down. I know I need to, but I just haven't. It takes time to organize it all into a cohesive thought. All of my thoughts, like all of my lore and everything is just like floating around in my head because, I have all of these thoughts. I guess my coworker kind of equated me to a squirrel because like I always kind of, I go from one thing to another, and I'm always like, I can't really focus on one thought. It's really difficult for me. I guess it's like ADHD or something. I don't know. But yeah, something like that. Okay, there needs to be something more structural in here. Let's see what it looks like in my other shaders really fast. Once we take out all those lights, it's gonna be all right. Right now, it's just really, eh. Finish the Colonial expansion, the Galaxy not. Someone writing this down, you may want to Hollywood to make a movie of this year. That would be funny. Ever consider writing lore, making your own roleplay server? No, I don't have time for that. No any desire. Okay, so I'm trying to organize my thoughts right now. I got a lot of things I need to do. We need another one of those, like right here. But the problem with that is we got all this. But what we could do is break through the wall and make it so that when you're walking down here, you can actually see through the wall here into the cavern down below. It would add a little bit more depth, I think. So not much, just something like that. Just like a little spot to see through. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But you can't really see the stalagmite as you're walking down. And that's alright, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you can see into the cave. Yeah, and there needs to be more man-made blocks. That's what I'm really kind of missing right now. If you guys have suggestions of what I can do in order to put in some man-made blocks and such, I would love to hear. Ever consider writing lore? The French is the colonial expansion of the galaxy is not an empire. Wait, are you talking about my lore? High Admiral of Scotland? Kind of confused. What is the conversation? What am I replying to? All right, a little bit more dark in here. Something like that. I think will make a difference. I think. Also, a little bit of gravel sitting right here. Let's put you there. Oh, excuse me. You right there. 10 more minutes? Okay. So I will have to go here soon, guys. Dinner is ready. I told Lara that I will be off in about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna get as much done as I can in that time period. So we are going to smash this together as quick as we can without rushing too incredibly much. We've been streaming for an hour, almost 2 hours. So we did get a good stream in tonight. For sure, a good stream. Got a good bit done. No, I don't want that there. Keep that there. All right, see you around there, Play-Doh. Thanks for stopping by, man. You know, I kind of am leaning towards the idea of using a railing along this. I'll tell you why, because let me just do this quick before you guys go all crazy on how it's not going to look good. Just give me a second to see what it will look like. And I guess a piece right there, right there. And that's going to be a problem like that. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh, I suppose not. No, it will be. Will it be? So we're going to have to do you like that, you like that, you like that, and then you're going to have to be like that. There we go. It would have been nice to have that a little bit higher. Maybe. Yeah. See, the thing is that railing doesn't work with this. So we either have that thing or we have the railing. But the railing makes it look modern. So no, we're not going to do that. All right. So remove the railing. Yeah, that's not a good idea. To prevent a rock slide. See, this is a rock slide right here, so I'll be doing lots of gravel there. But yeah, some beams or something. There has to be something. My other message wasn't going to learn in the conversation. Oh, okay, I got you. Maybe some pillars in between the railings. But there's no reason for pillars. Like, they're not going to go all the way up to the ceiling. I don't have any need for that. I don't want to use spruce railing either. This is really annoying. Maybe just decorative, like, spikes. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. This will be our final thought for the night. I just am going to try something really fast. We're going to use that base block here. We'll go ahead and use that again. All right. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead and use... Like, these are just going to be decorative pillars, more or less. So we want Elven. I guess we'll use this. We'll use that. Let me get this in the right order. Okay. All right, and then we'll have another one right here, I guess. And then we'll have another one right here. I think that that will actually be good. It adds contrast. It adds a little sense of structure. Another new thing. What's good today? We are working on trying to make this cave look good. Yeah, let me go ahead and just add this texture here. I'm just trying to finish for the screenshot real quick. I really want to finish for the screenshot. So we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna attempt, place a few more blocks, and see what we can come up with. There we go. And yeah, that's fine. We don't need to finish that up. Is there elven lights? Yes, there is elven lights. We got that crystal there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw away these torches really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my other shaders. I'm gonna let you guys watch me do this screenshot just so that we know what's going on. Take you out, you out. I really wanna see this atmosphere, like really, really excited to see this atmosphere. Take you out. You, bloop, bloop, and bloop. There's another one over here, bloop, and there's no one there, bloop. That's not as exciting as I was hoping it would be. Let's try another shader. Kuda? That's better. Definitely better. But still not perfect. What else do we have that I think would look good? Patrick's maybe? Yeah. Let's try another. Definitely not. I don't like that reddish hue. Definitely not that. What about, I know Coca-Pick doesn't look good. Alright, so we're gonna have to go with probably Kuda or this. See, this you can see everything and there's a lot of incomplete stuff. Kuda, on the other hand, has a better overall feel. I'm just gonna have to really brighten the image. Let me put a little bit more light in here. Like, I guess right there. Where can I put more light? Light right there. Ah, yes. But now we gotta put something that looks like a light there, like something that would create a light. Let's try. This is literally the last thing. What is this called? Fence? Yeah, let's put let's try. Or even like a bronze lattice, like something that I need something really thin and that looks like a crystal. Even a plant maybe. Let's just look through here really quick. The natural blocks. Oh, come on. I'm trying to be quick here. Butterfly. We can put a glowing butterfly, or maybe even this. What do we think about that? I mean, that's really weird, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't remember the stone Lumiere. Is that too much, guys? I would either go with the stone gables or wood supports. What do you guys think? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Fireflies. That's the last thing. We'll just go ahead and put the bioluminescence right there and be done with it. All right, F2 right there. Let me go ahead and bump that up and zoom in just a tad. Yes. And bam. All right, screenshot, quit game. It's been a good stream, guys. I gotta go. I will be back tomorrow most likely, and we will get some more building done. So I hope that I will see you guys there. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube if you are not already. All those links are down below. And I will see you on the next stream. Thank you so much for your support. Very encouraging. And like I said again, I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye-bye.